People talk about a rising tide lifting all boats, and there's communities that aren't even in the boats because of these years of systemic oppression.
Climate change affects everyone, but not equally. According to the EPA, people of color are less responsible for climate change, yet bear a greater risk. Hurricane Katrina, which battered New Orleans in 2005, is one example. In a survey done by the Kaiser Family Foundation and NPR 10 years after the storm, 7 in 10 white residents said the city had mostly recovered from Katrina, and just 44% of African Americans agreed.
Black, Indigenous, people of color communities are more likely to be in floodplains, for example. So when we have these disasters, there's more likely to be flooding in the areas where BIPOC communities live.
In July 1995, more than 700 people died in Chicago when temperatures soared above the century mark for 5 days. Many of the victims were poor, elderly, and black. This heat wave was exacerbated by the urban heat island effect. Within the same city, some neighborhoods can be up to 20 degrees hotter than others, largely due to discriminatory housing policies.
Whether it's a heat event or a storm event, people of color are going to be in more dangerous places with fewer social supports.
Another study from the EPA examined the impacts if the planet warms 2 degrees Celsius. It found black people are 40% more likely than other groups to live in places where extreme temperatures will cause more deaths.
It has to do with place, the places where people are and the historical disinvestments and the inferior built environments that they live in.
These disasters reveal existing vulnerabilities, with one being the racial wealth gap. As of 2016, the net worth of a typical white family in the U.S. was nearly 10 times that of a typical black family.
We can no longer have the situation where communities are relying just on kind of goodwill philanthropy when we have had centuries of oppression.
Racial equity and environmental solutions go hand in hand. According to the Natural Resources Defense Council, supporting a green economy that uplifts black and indigenous people of color is crucial in halting the climate crisis.
The person that's closest to the problem is more likely to be able to diagnose the solution. When frontline communities are at the table designing and implementing, then we have the solutions that win.